Oh my goodness, there were so many movies that came out on Christmas Day, and I think I've almost seen all of them. Now, the latest Christmas movie that came out on Christmas Day, not a Christmas movie, what am I saying, but it came out on Christmas Day with everything else, all the good stuff, Wolf of Wall Street, and, you know, Walter Mitty was okay, and Grudge Match was meh. But I was kind of hesitant to see this movie. The movie I'm talking about right now is called 47 Ronin. It is the brand new film starring Keanu Reeves and a lot of people that I recognize, but I'm not going to pronounce their names. This is a plot of a film that I have a tough time trying to explain as well. All I'm going to say is that the film deals with Japanese lore, mythology, and it is slightly based on a real group of people, a real group of banished samurais that took revenge over their leader's killer, or the person that betrayed and caused the death of their leader. So yeah, you put Keanu Reeves in there, of course, so the American audience can relate to someone. I love Keanu Reeves. I like his acting, no matter how wooden it is. And I do have to say, the acting in this film is pretty stiff. But I believe for the material that they're trying to do and get away with, it works quite well. Again, I had no expectations for this movie at all. I really did not care to actually even see this movie. I did see the trailer and I was like, man, it just looks like an onslaught of special effects and probably some fighting sequences, but there's not really going to be an interesting story to really carry all this. And as the movie was going, I was quite surprised how involved I started to get. There is some really cool creature feature in the first few minutes. There's like this big, huge, I don't know what it was. I'm going to try and explain what it was, but it looked really cool. And first off, I was really admiring the special effects and the way it looked. It looked like they really went out there and they shot in these locations. Of course, there's big sweeping scenes of special effects of the city and stuff like that, but it really looks like they went into the forest and they shot a lot of this stuff. Now, I know that this movie has been going through development hell for a few years. I remember hearing about this movie probably like in 2011 or 2010. You know, Keanu Reeves is in this new movie. So there was a lot of things weighing down on this film. And I did go, after I saw the movie, I did go and I looked online to see what the critics are saying. And I feel like the critics, the notable critics, I don't know what my friends are saying. I'll be really curious to find out after I watch the movie. But the notable critics are really being harsh on this movie. And I don't think it really deserves it. I think this movie, for what it's trying to do, it accomplishes it very, very well. Yes, the acting is stiff, and maybe the story is not profound or epic enough or something that'll change your life, and that's okay. It was story enough to get me to care about the characters, to care about what was going to happen, and I was driven through the great special effects. I think the special effects are really, really great. Will they be nominated for an Oscar? Absolutely not. I think the costume design is worthy of being nominated for an Oscar. I would love to see at least the costume design for this film to be nominated. I think this movie has some really great music to it. It has a really great energy. Even though it is kind of slow, it has a really great villain. Now, the villain is a witch. She's like this witch girl, and I don't really know her name, but all I know is that she was in, this actress, a really great actress, was in The Brothers Bloom, Pacific Rim, and she was nominated for an Oscar for Babel. So she's a really great villain. She adds a lot of great energy to this film. I think Keanu Reeves does a good job. Of course, we need to relate to someone. He's the American in the film, though he's playing like this half-breed, whatever. I don't understand. There's a lot of things I just don't understand. But that's okay, because I didn't expect anything, and maybe because of that, I was completely surprised how entertained I was for 2 hours. I was really sad when this movie was kind of coming to an end. Though I would have preferred, as an audience member, and I know probably a lot of American audience couldn't handle it, I almost would have preferred for the film to be in Japanese, complete Japanese, with English subtitles. I think that would have gave the movie more legitimacy, but in the end, this is a completely entertaining film. And if you go into that thinking like, I just want to be entertained, I want to see something I'm not really aware of or haven't seen before in the theaters, I think you will be entertained. But if you go expecting to see something that's going to maybe change your life or be Oscar worthy or be some great action epic film, I think you might be disappointed. So keep your expectations quite low, and hopefully you'll enjoy this film. I did, and I'm hoping this film, you know, over time will, I mean, I'm going to own this film. I would definitely buy this film because I think it looked good. I didn't see it in 3D. I did not see it in 3D. But that didn't bother me. I was like, I'm glad I didn't see it in 3D because overall, I like the way it looked. I would definitely like to see it on Blu-ray, see how it looks on a big screen. It might not look as good, I don't know, but I think the special effects on the way I saw it was pretty damn awesome. And overall, I found this movie to be enjoyable, entertaining, and that's what I wanted. So thank you, Keanu Reeves. Thank you. I'm glad you got this movie finished, and I really hope people saw it, because the theater that we saw it in, the place was packed. There was a lot of people, but who knows where this movie's gonna go. But I liked it, and I do recommend it, and I would give 47 Ronin a solid 3 out of 4 stars. I'm MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter, and I'm on Facebook. And please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. And if you enjoyed this review, please click right here and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. I got to see this movie with my good friend Derek. We enjoyed the movie for what it was. And if you enjoyed this review for what it is, whatever, you know, take it for what it is. I mean, I'm a big ugly idiot, that's fine. You disagree with me, that's fine, I don't care, but I enjoy doing this, I enjoy seeing these movies, and I'm looking forward to 2014 and all the great movies that are coming out soon. We have 2 days before the new year, so Happy New Year once again, if I don't see you again. So Happy New Year 2014, and peace be with you, my friends.